Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kai and this here is a reading for the fire signs. That's going to be for Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. This is actually my second time filming. At least the first half of this did not have the right mic on at all. So we're back. We're here. And I do want to summarize a little bit what was going on in the other reading, but I am going to give just a whole new slate. We're going to go. But so far, we had gotten things about adventure. Your soul is looking for an adventure. A divine feminine may be coming in. I actually saw a cat. A cat was coming towards us, in my backyard as I was preparing everything. So it seems like a divine feminine may be coming in for you, or you may be looking more into your divine feminine. It's like your divine feminine is coming towards you. If it's not a person, a feminine coming towards you, like a love interest, it may also be your divine feminine coming in to meet you. This seems like a very divine feminine time as well. We also got messages on repeating cycles, on having to restart things repetitively, and how that may be a challenge for you, how that may have been a challenge in the past. That's something that you don't enjoy doing. Nobody does, but you really makes you frustrated. And that's what's been happening lately. The extremes of life have been too extreme. There's almost not enough explanation for what's been going on for you. Rather than an explanation, though, I feel like your soul is craving something new. Like a new adventure, a new start, nature even. Go outside in nature. Yeah, those were the most important messages so far. Most of that came from pre-channeling, or like meditating and channeling a little bit beforehand anyway. So you didn't really miss much. So we're starting over, fresh. This is it for you guys. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Spirit, if you could give me information, God, God. We could hear a little bit of clarity on what's going on and the emotions. Sorry, I'm trying to shuffle these. Of our fire signs, our Aries, our Leo, and our Sagittarius. This also does apply to your moon and rising sign. So if you'd like a more complete picture and you know what those signs are, feel free to watch the rest of those videos. If you don't, I'll have a link in the description about how to find your natal chart to figure out what your moon and rising signs are. So. All right, what are the emotions going on for Aries right now? For Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. For our fires. Can I call y'all our fires? Okay, I'm going to use that as a pronoun for the rest of it. For our fires, a new romantic cycle begins. I really do think it might have been a new feminine. A new divine feminine coming in for you. She was gorgeous, by the way. Very pretty. Very classy, poised energy, if you will. So either a new romantic cycle begins. Either you're falling in love with yourself, the divine feminine in yourself, or a divine feminine may be coming in for you as well. Bring love into the situation. That might be specific. It feels like it's not for everybody, but for some of you, there may be a divine feminine coming in, and it's asking you to bring love into the situation. Allow this to happen. Allow it to unfold. Don't be scared. She was, so poised. She was like 9 of Pentacles energy, if that means anything to you. So trust it. The answers you need are coming. Just popped out as well. And nothing will come of this situation. That might be important to some of you. Nothing will come of this situation. Maybe something that you've been thinking about. You've been ruminating on something. I'm still bringing in a little bit of the last energy of the last message as well. Of a lot having happened to you, and ley lines, like trust where you're led, was something that came as well. A message that was heard. So trust where you're led. But it seems like whatever you have been thinking about, you're not getting any clarity on. This definitely ties back to the last message. So I'm glad we're back in your energy. Welcome. Welcome back, Caitlin. Thank you so much for letting me be here. Nothing will come of this situation. And the answers you need are coming. Yeah, I feel like you've been really ruminating on something, and this rumination is not getting you anywhere. It's been making you feel stuck, like trapped, like imprisoned almost in your own mind. And this is not beneficial. I know that's easy to say from the outside for sure, but it just seems like there's a lot of rumination going on. So how can we get you out of your head? This is your emotions card, so I'm not going to pick any more of these. I understand why these emotions are happening. It seems like the extremes, the roller coaster that you've been on in life so far has made you question everything, like doubt everything. You haven't gotten the answers you needed, and nothing has come out of it. Nothing has come out of your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your search for answers. Your personal search even. It seems like you're trying to do things to solve whatever the problem is, and nothing's come out of that either. So let's find out a little bit more about what's going on. What's next? Well, what is going on, excuse me, for Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo? I feel like I need to shuffle this deck one more time, so I will do that here. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I hope you guys have been well. Take care of yourself if you can. Put a little bit of extra love in this self-love practice that you're being called to do. I'm hearing it's a message for you. Like, put a little extra oomph in it. You know how, like, when food is really, really, really good and they say it's because it's love in it? Like, they saying put a little love in your self-love. Put a little extra, like, effort in there. All right. 10 of Pentacles reversed and Temperance. Yeah, it seems like you're struggling to get what you want in life, like your dreams, your goals. The 10 of Pentacles is like everything you've ever wanted. It's also like community, more so than family. It's your community. So maybe there's been an imbalance in your community, or you're finding balance. You might be finding where you can help your community. That might be something that's been calling you lately. Otherwise, you're having trouble trying to accept and figure out why what you've always wanted isn't coming to fruition. You feel like it's been taken from you, or you haven't had the opportunity. Yeah, you feel like you haven't had a fair opportunity to go about it logically. Swords is about like logic and what you know, like knowledge. And you feel like you know what you have, or you have the skills that you need to do this thing that you've been trying to do, but you can't figure out why it hasn't come to fruition. Like, you feel like you're doing it right. And I think you are. It feels like you are doing it right. This is asking for a little bit more patience, even. Straight. It's asking for patience. You've been tested lately, is what's been going on. Your peace has been tested. Your strength has been tested by those around you, by your community, by people that seem close to you, even. Like, it seems like at one point you trusted these people, and they might have, you know, betrayed that, or didn't live up to your expectations, if you will. And you're learning how to balance that. You're learning how to balance your emotions towards that. I'm also getting the Strength card, which is heavy on the Leo. So, and Virgo as well. So it may be a Virgo coming in to help you back in the like divine feminine bag. If it is a female coming in to help you, you're gonna love her. You're gonna love her. We did get a couple of other things as well. We have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Cups is reversed as well. So the Knight of Swords, it's like you, yeah, like you have all these ideas and all these like plans that could have, I want to say could have made you famous. Maybe you feel like this might be like your, I wanted to say alma mater, but that's not the word I'm looking for. This might be your, darn, your magnum opus. Yeah, like this was your calling in life, if you will, and you felt that it just hasn't been fulfilled yet. Like you haven't been able to fulfill it. Like your investments haven't paid off emotionally as well. Maybe this is in your relationships. Like you've been putting a lot of effort into your relationships and they just have not been fulfilled. You're just not personally fulfilled by the relationship, maybe. Or maybe it's just an ending. Maybe it's time for something new. We were talking about how your soul was craving adventure, so maybe it's looking for a new person even. And it sounds like this new person is coming in. So Knight of Cups reversed and the Three of Wands Four of Swords as well. It seems like what has happened with you and someone in the past has caused you to be distrustful, either towards them or towards everybody. And like it's like killed your emotional energy, your spiritual energy, your creative energy. And you're being asked to rest because there's a blessing on the way. The Four of Swords has a like little, oh, I wish you could see it, has like a little stained glass window in the corner, and someone is being blessed up there by an angel. So it sounds like, yeah, okay. So focusing on yourself would be ideal at this time. Maybe there's been like a lot of unsettlement between you and someone else. This is somebody you really deeply care about. It seems like if it's in a relationship, that it's somebody, yeah, they seem like they're isolating themselves. If it's in a relationship, there's someone that you have been trying to successfully, I want to say court, successfully like exist in a relationship with, and it hasn't worked out, and you have made it through this far. Like, you're still here, you haven't gone anywhere, but your emotional, your spiritual, your heart, everything is just drained, like it's enormously drained. And you're being asked here to focus on yourself. That may not, yeah, this, I'm sorry, the Hermit in reverse is isolation. So like focusing on yourself, I feel like that's a good thing in this sense. Usually it's like too much isolation, but in this case it feels like a call for isolation. Like, if you can work on yourself, focus on yourself as much as you possibly can, moving forward, taking your craft and perfecting it, and moving forward with it, moving forward in action with it. I do hear take your time as well. Again, if it's not a person, it's like your dreams. Like, you have not quite fulfilled your hopes and dreams for this time. But instead you're learning balance, it seems. It seems like through these lessons that you've had with other people that seem not deceptive, but like you lost, like they came more prepared, like they slandered you, it feels like you feel humiliated. I see in these cards as well. Like, it was a humiliating experience. But it's teaching you balance, and it's teaching you strength. Some divine feminine is teaching you strength. Justice as well. Accountability. You might be learning accountability as well. Like something, oh, wow, okay. Like something, excuse me, that you did, you feel like something that you did has ended this Ten of Cups situation. Like, things were great before, I want to say things were great before you came in, but that's not what I mean at all. You feel as if you had an impact on the situation, and it's keeping you awake at night. Like, you could have done something else. There's something else that you should have done, or you wanted to do instead, to get here. But you can't seem to get here. It's like you can't even sleep about it. When you sleep, you dream about this. Like, your nightmares are actually happy dreams of you and this person, or you where you're supposed to be. And you don't even like to sleep. You don't even like to look at it, because it reminds you of what you don't have, what you couldn't get. Justice is also saying that you will get what you deserve. So if you put in the work and you've really like shown your effort, shown the universe your gusto towards this thing, you'll get what you deserve. You'll get what you put in. So that message specifically felt as if it was for those who may not have reached their goal or their dream yet. Not necessarily for the relationship, but for goal reaching. You'll get what you deserve. You'll get there. Ooh. It seems like you're worried about it though, but you'll get there. You're like, look at, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Just wait. Patience. The Seven of Pentacles. Patience. That's what's happening right now. So also, this just actually popped out too. The Two of Cups and recovery. The Six of Swords. So yeah, it seems like you should try to, not should, I don't want to say that word. Try to recover this relationship with this person, if it is a person. I take that back. I think this disconnection is asking you to stay back and recover. Find that temperance, find that balance. Rest, and your blessings will come. But make sure you unblock yourself. Like, it seems like you are the one that's holding yourself back in some of this. Like, you're overthinking it, and it's keeping you from moving forward. It's asking you to let go of that, if you can, and give your soul that adventure. It's like craving that new start, if you will. So this second deck, we're going to find out what we can do now. So what is the best course of action? What is the advice from Spirit? There's a lot going on, you guys. What is the best course of action from Spirit? What can we do to heal this? What can we do to heal what's going on? For Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Ooh, ooh. Unblock yourself. I said that as well, but remove the blindfold. And a couple of the other cards, you were blindfolded. This is coming out in reverse as well. And this woman in the Two of Swords is only blocking herself. She's refusing to turn around because she's so sure that she's correct, that there is no other option. When behind her, there's a whole world. And this is an aspect of shadow self. The moon is up here as well. So remove the blindfold. Like, it's not as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think. Like, it hurts. It hurts like none other. There's 10 swords in this guy's back. But the 10 of Swords is an illusion as well. So it's almost like this heartbreak is a phantom one. Maybe it's from a past relationship, or maybe it's from you being unable to succeed in the past in things that you really wanted to do. So now you feel like you can't do everything that you've always wanted. But you can. But you can. That's freaking victory right there. You can. Don't hold yourself back. Temperance. Again, this must be the theme for you. Temperance. For the fires. For the fires. I don't want to say dim the light, because that's not what I mean, but maintain your fire if you can. Groom it. I'm also hearing, like, when you make sure the fire is not burning too bright or too dim. Watch it. Watch your fire. Find a balance and alchemize it into what you want. Alchemize it into what you want. Yeah, don't argue about it. Do it. Oh my goodness. Don't argue about it. Do it. The Queen of Swords gets stuff done. She is very black and white and like very serious, but it's gonna get done. It will always get done. So don't argue. I don't want to say don't whine, because that seems really harsh. Like, it's warranted. You've been through a lot. The Queen of Swords also has like a cherub and a butterfly on her throne. So as serious as this may seem, this message, as well as you, like the things that are going on around you, find the like little joys. Don't be so serious. It's not so serious. Don't take yourself so seriously. Like life. Don't take life so seriously is what I'm hearing. Enjoy it a little bit. Say yes to that adventure. That's what I'm hearing as well. Go take a trip. Like, spend some time away if you can. If you're able to travel in this, COVID pandemic and stuff. That was a bunch, but we're going to make these the last ones for what can we do. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's okay. We have the Star in reverse. We have the Empress off the top. Heal. And to heal, you have to do what feels good. And sometimes that seems counterproductive. So you may be often like pushing yourself past your limit to try to feel more productive. productive is a word that I'm hearing a lot as well, and I think that's something that can be harmful sometimes. The word productive, trying to be productive and feel productive, because that almost attributes like a sort of value on yourself if you're not. I hear that you're being asked to rest, and that you should accept that offer of rest. Whatever offer it's coming in, it seems like the universe is trying to give you an offer to rest. Like the earth, even. Maybe like nature has been calling to you lately. Like maybe you've been wanting to like sit in the grass, or like roll around in the dirt, or get your hands dirty outside, plant a tree, farm. I don't know. You just want to like lay out in the sun. Do that. It feels good, and it's nurturing as well. We also have another couplet. These are 3 actually. Let go of material need. The Fool. Start over. Adventure. And then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is almost like a stop card. So I want to say slow down. Like, okay, all right, I hear it. I feel it now. I feel like you attribute your value to your wealth. Like when you are lacking in money, you feel that you're lacking in value. You have less self-worth. Like your self-worth is directly tied to how much money you have, is how I feel as well. And because your money is low right now, where things aren't where you're trying to be, you're feeling all this resistance. The Knight of Swords, you're trying really hard to keep fighting that, to keep like moving forward and being productive in your earthly matters, in progressing your life. Like you're moving so fast to progress your life, and you're trying so hard that you're forgetting to stop and smell the roses, to stop and enjoy it for a second, to feel good and enjoy yourself. The Fool, you're being asked to start over, to give in to that nature calling. Go outside, go smell some flowers. Just pause for a second. Your worth has nothing to do with how productive you are. It doesn't. And I don't want people to believe that. I almost like hate when I'm asked, like, or when I'm told I hope your day is productive, or I hope things went productive for you. Like that kind of makes me feel worse too sometimes. So don't base your worth on your productivity. That's what I heard as well. All right. Last but not least, what are our souls to do? What are our souls to do with our earthly problems? Let's find out. This is the Starseed Oracle. Spirit, if you can give me information on Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, on what their soul needs right now. Thank you. What does their soul need, universe? Please. Cool. You're not for everyone. I love that for you. I love that for us. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Fall into your north node. You guys, if you have not done your natal chart, the description box below has the link to Cafe Astrology. I'm not at all affiliated. It's just the one I used first, the one that changed my life. Please go figure out what your north node is, because that is something that you need to work towards. Just go find that out. You'll thank me later. You're not for everyone though. You are not for everyone. Don't try to belittle yourself, stick yourself in a container so that you can fit everyone. Generalize yourself. Generic. Don't be generic, if that makes sense. Embrace your weirdness. Like that's the reason why people like you. A good example, I'm not even gonna say that. There was an artist that I used to love, and I loved the weirdness of it. And then I went to a concert later on in a later album that came out, and it just felt so generic. And like that weirdness was gone, and it just lost the charm. So keep your weirdness. Like some people really like that. Some people really like how weird you are. You're not for everyone. We are the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal, new birth. You're becoming a whole new person. I think that might make you uncomfortable as well. You're becoming a whole new person, and you might not recognize that person. It might be somebody different than you're used to, and that might be a good thing. But you're not for everyone, because you're not for everyone. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. And the ones that are for you will come to you. You'll attract them yourself with their energy. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I don't have the other deck. That's okay. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, for listening to this. You know what? I can't end this. In 1 second. Can't end this. I was being called to pick one more card. Not even in my like this is like half kneel position. This is the Osho Zen deck. I love this deck. Is there a final leaving message for us? For Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo? An ending message. Believe in yourself. I hear. Believe in yourself. Trust that you can do this. I don't know who that's for or what that means, but trust that you can do this, whatever this is. All right, we have got the Lovers, fighting and participation. Yeah. If it is a lover situation, okay. This applies for both situations still. So the Lovers card has to do with obviously lovers, but also has to do with like a large decision in your life, like enlightenment. The Lovers is enlightenment, and it's making an active decision because you are enlightened. So rather than fighting it, participate. Participate. It might not be what you're used to right now, and that's why things feel uncomfortable. Things are different. It's not used to what you're seeing. Yourself even, you're different. It's like this relationship or this goal even has made you a different person. Life has made you a different person, and you don't recognize it anymore. But instead of fighting it, participate. Just participate. It's not even asking you to like fully accept that this is you now forever, because that's never going to be true. It's asking you to participate in the unfolding of it. Just participate. Just let it happen. Go along with it, if you will. Go along with this new person that you are. I think it'll bring you success, friendliness. It'll bring you joy. This is the Two of Cups. It'll bring back, I almost feel like it'll bring back that thing that you feel like you lost, because that card was reversed earlier. Just go with it. Participate in life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. This was for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The next reading is coming shortly. So thanks again for always watching. If you made it this far, I love you. And I hope you subscribe and you like this video. Have a good one.